Okay. Hey everybody, it's Alec the Catholic and I'm back again with another reaction video. This is 100 Degrees. I just listened to No Worries from Rich Brian and I'm trying to do this in order so that I get the whole context of the album and also I follow the storyline. Vacant, looked like a girl left him, no worries. He's kind of like, yeah, you really hurt me, but I'm going to focus on my goals. I don't care. Now 100 degrees, it's about to get hot up in here and let's see what he has to say. I'm going to react honestly and seriously. I'm going to be serious about this. I want to see what it is this guy is really all about. It's a lyric video. Yeah, let's go.
It's 100 degrees. Why you feeling down? What's the problem? We just here to be free. It don't feel like this often.
If you're living in LA, California, it's 100 degrees a lot of the summer. So, what do you mean, bro? Why am I feeling down? Because it's freaking hot outside. All right. Off the bat, Rich, I disagree with you, man. There's plenty to be sad and down about. Like, it's hot outside. Duh.
Bump into the radio with the air so cold as the moonlight glows. No, we don't give a fuck. We ain't gotta change a thing no more. Fuck it, we gon' do it cause we want to. Days pass by, now we playing by our own rules. Chase Tennessee with a kiss and there's some great view. Dancing in the parking lot, jamming to some old school. We the kings of the city. All the lights look pretty.
This is really nice. You know, he's talking about. I'm being a little sarcastic. Okay, a little bit because it's like I was there once, you know, the whole like yeah, forget the rules, man. Like, I'm gonna be a rebel, bro, and I'm gonna like run around and do whatever I want, and I'm gonna drink a lot, and I'm gonna kiss this girl, and I'm gonna just look around at everything and just appreciate life and be happy right now. And it's like, okay, I get the sentiment for that. I get like, and I get the desire to feel free. But I also recognize that like those lights are there because somebody works really freaking hard to put them there. I also recognize that like you wouldn't be able to just go buy some booze and drive around a city if there wasn't people out there protecting that city or protecting this country that you live in, or like there's like so much there's so much more to the rules, you know, like they're there for a reason. They keep the peace and they make it possible for you to go out and appreciate all this stuff. Like, yeah, screw the rules. Which rules? Which rules are you talking about? Like not all the laws, obviously, right, Rich? But anyway, maybe I'm getting too soapboxy with this one. I think he's just appreciating the fact that he can get up and just like go out and do things and see the beautiful world, and he's really excited about it. I think that's where he's coming from, and if that's all he's just trying to communicate, I got no problem with that. It's just like I don't know, the whole like rebel thing is kind of worn out on me at this point. Like I've heard it so many times and I'm kind of like, yeah, but now I got kids and the rules are really freaking important because they keep you alive, dang it, or they keep you from getting severely maimed or scarred or stitched up. They really do. Rules are great. They keep kids safe. I'm down for that. I want my kids to live. So that's my perspective.
We bad boys like Daddy. We in the club like Fetty. Hey, keep my feet up on the dash. Gee golly, we just having a blast.
Gee golly, we just having a blast. All right. I'm not gonna. The word I have so far for this song, 1 minute into it, is cliche. There's a lot of this that is not new. I've heard a lot of this kind of stuff before. We're gonna go out. We're gonna have fun. You know, like the whole what is that song, TikTok, from Kesha. You know, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. You know, like, okay, you like to party, you like to have fun. Katy Perry's Menage a Trois, or last Friday night, she's gonna go like have a anyway. I'm not gonna translate that for you. Don't look it up. And just like there's it's cliche. You're rich, you like to have fun, you go out, you have fun in a city, and everyone feels like they're having fun, and then gee golly, we just having a blast. So that feels really cliche so far. Is there a deeper sarcasm? Like, is this a sarcastic song? Is this ironic? Is it because he's like saying, gee golly, we're just having a blast? And he's kind of like, I really hate this. I really hate doing this. I hope that that's where he's going, because that would be deep, and that would be, I think, more real and more true. Because a lot of people go to fun stuff. From what I've observed, people go to the drugs and the alcohol, and they have a lot of fun to mask the fact that they're really hurting inside. It's usually a mask they put on to hide the fact that they're suffering and they're being tormented by something deep and in the past, and it hurts. And they have to cope with it, or conceal it, or bury it by just going out and getting wasted and smashed, and just like distracting themselves from the fact that they're really being tormented by something. But that's my personal opinion. That's what I've observed so far. Let's let Rich continue.
The future's so bright, we ain't looking at the past. And we're just all in the moment, cause it's 100 degrees. Why you feeling down? What's the problem? We just here to be free. It don't feel like this often. Bumping to the radio with that so cold as the moonlight glows. No, we don't give a fuck. We ain't gotta change a thing no more. Hey, yeah.
Because everything's perfect. There's nothing to change anymore. The world is perfect. So maybe I don't know. I hope that Rich is like deeper than this. Like, he doesn't actually believe what he's saying. Because it's like, come on, man. Like, yeah, in the moment it feels like that. But this feelings are only correct when they're showing the condition of your heart. They don't actually show what's real about the world. So you can feel this way. Obviously, the world's not perfect. Again, I don't know. This is like really cliche. And it's just kind of like, I heard this all before. And it's kind of worn out. It's like an old, worn out message. But I hope that we get to go to Wonderland or something cool. And it gets like deep at some point here.
Oh, she looks so good when the sun's up. But I love all the shit we do when the sun's down. Playing around. All you hear is bad sounds. Turning up the music when we get a little too loud.
I think I don't even need to say, like, come on, okay. Like, why does sex have to be this trophy, right? Like, we're talking about something that, like, you're naked, the other person is naked. You're, like, literally the most vulnerable you could actually be in your entire lives. You have a chance and an opportunity at some of the most deep intimacy you will ever experience as a human being. And for some freaking reason, people in this culture take that moment and they go like, oh yeah, I did that. Look at me, I did that. I got medals. How cool I am. Because I can make bed sounds. And what we do at night, like, we play around and I'm like really satisfied. It's like I'm not just saying this because I'm Catholic. Like, there are theological reasons why sex is holy and good and should be something that we cherish as people. Like, we should cherish it, and it should be something that is sacred and in private and kept, between a husband and a wife. I really think so. But, like, I think from just a secular, basic, reasonable level, like, it doesn't make sense to me that you would parade around, like, look how much sex I have with all the different people. Because it's like, all you're telling people is, I take people in their most vulnerable, and instead of getting intimate with them and committing to a life together with that person, and making something a beautiful family and making children, and saying I want more of you in this world to this other person, you're saying like I took you out, I took you down, I conquered you, I've conquered another person, and I'm aware of this now. How many people have you laid, Brett? About 47. You know, like, all right, you're a heartless human being who like really doesn't give a crap about people, and people's dreams and like what they really want. What people really want is intimacy. They really want us to be loved, deeply, deeply loved, like for who they are, completely, unconditionally. To take someone in their most vulnerable and to turn them into a trophy, a sex trophy, is just like, in my opinion, from what I've seen on the internet, and from my own, like I've used people in that way, and it's shameful, and I feel terrible about it because I realize that those people deserve so much better than to be looked at in that way. Like, and they don't really want. I like the other thing is too, like it's a lie. Like they must tell themselves the lie that doing that kind of stuff makes them feel like it makes them valid. It validates them as people. It doesn't. It just proves to everyone that they're easily abused and used, and that everyone can abuse them and use them. They become objects, toys, and they're also disposable. So I don't see the value in it. I don't see the value in pornography, and I don't see the value in taking someone at their most vulnerable and conquering them and running around afterwards and telling everybody about it. So like Rich, like I know that people do that a lot in the hip hop community. I know that's a big thing in rap to do, and you might think that that's cool. But your kids, and on your deathbed, you're not gonna look back and be like, "So glad I banged all those girls. So glad I got to bang all those girls." And your kids aren't gonna be like, "My dad banged a lot of girls." He was, they're not gonna write on your gravestone, "He banged so many girls." And no one's gonna be proud of you for that, because it was like those people were individuals. They had dignity, and each one of them was valuable just by themselves. Soapboxy again. I'm so sorry, you guys, but I gotta be real, and I'm serious. I'm taking this serious. This is what I actually feel, and when I hear stuff like that, when I hear rappers or artists talking about the sex they have with other people, I'm just kind of like, you went there, and you didn't have to go there, and now I think less of you as a person. Like you're probably, I think I can't help but judge, like you're not as mature as you could be, and you're not seeing people as just worth and as being good in and of themselves, and worthy of love just by being alive. You don't see that, and I think that that's super important to see. So anyway, let's continue.
Turn around and smile, oh she got the pearly white, so she bout to suck me dry. I need me some Peter Light. We gon' take it slow, hit it while she on the phone. Said she wants some more, keep it on the low low. Hey, keep my feet up on the dash. Gee golly, we just having a blast. The future's so bright, we ain't looking at the past. And we just all in the moment, cause it's 100 degrees. Why you feeling down? What's the problem?
So like I do like he has a good ear for instruments, but kind of like this is another one of those confetti kind of, like this and confetti and rap up, like I kind of put him in the same category of Skip after I come across it on the album, because I'm just kind of like, oh, bro, you're not really saying anything that makes me feel like, wow, that was cool. Not like in No Worries. He said something really cool. Drive safe. Like, oh, I felt that, like there's something of value there for me. But
we just here to be free. it don't feel like this often.
It's a sad excuse. Just because, oh, I don't get to do this all the time, so we should just do it a lot. What? Just because it's suddenly available? Like, you should totally do it? Like, like, how often do you get to hold a gun? Does it mean you get to shoot it? Like, right in the spot? Like, oh, I don't get to hold a gun all the time, so I gotta shoot it right now. It's like, no, there's a context, there's a time, there's a place. You wait till the right time and the right place to do these things. You don't just go do them because it's available all of a sudden. Like, you turn 21. That doesn't mean go drink till you die. Like, there's a time and there's a place for like moderate drinking, having enjoying some alcoholic beverages here and there, and tasting some different. Like, there's a way to do it in a mature way and in a moderate way, without going nuts. Just because there's a 24-pack in your fridge doesn't mean you should drink it all. Because, man, I don't have a 24-pack in my fridge all the time. So, because it's there, let's go do it. The whole thing just down it, come on, Rich. Come on, Rich. Cliche, bro.
Bumping to the radio with the ass so cold as the moonlight glows. No, we don't give a fuck. We ain't gotta change a thing no more.
Okay. It's almost done. Alright, now it's over. Okay, I'm pretty sure it doesn't go any further. Okay, so look. I'm not hating on Rich here. I want to clarify something. I know some of you might be like, wow, Alec is really just hating on Rich. He's such a hater. No. This is constructive criticism. My opinion, this guy has a platform. He has an ability and a talent to make beautiful art. He's got an ear for music that's wonderful. He has a talent for writing poetry and rhyme and scheme, and he's a lyricist to an extent. And so it's just like, okay, and I think he's focused on the right thing, which is he's focused on perfecting his craft and becoming better and better. He's competitive. I don't hate this guy. I don't hate his music. This song, though, not the best. The message of his song, it's 100 degrees, let's just do whatever. It's very cliche. I feel like this was a filler song to the whole album. Like a filler track to the album. Because it's like, no one's going to really play this either. It's not like an anthem that everyone can get behind. I don't see this becoming a popular song. It doesn't seem like it's a song that resonates. It doesn't resonate with me at all. And so the way I look at it is like, this is kind of like a wasted opportunity. He could have put a better song on here that is deeper and more authentic, more real. Because the other thing is, you can't live this 100-degree concept that he's got going on in this song. You can't live like that forever. Like, you're talking about like one night on a Friday, like going out with your friends, like drinking some Hennessy on the top of a parking structure and looking out at all the lights on over LA. Like, everyone can enjoy that moment, but it's like, you can't do that every night. You can't do that every night. It loses its effect, and it'll cost you money at some point. It'll start to become not worth the investment and the time. So it's like, all things in moderation. This song is kind of like, screw moderation, screw the rules, let's just go. And I can't agree with that. I personally just go, no, if that's what you're promoting, that's what you're all about, then like, I gotta disagree. I gotta put my foot down and say, if you were my son, I would say, no, son, that's not really the way life works. This is not really the way you should approach good things in life. It shouldn't be, oh, it's available, let's just do it. No, you're going to stop and think like, okay, how am I going to enjoy this in a way that is healthy and is good and within moderation? And that's a rule I think you should live by and follow. And not all rules are bad. Some of them keep you from getting killed. So that's my reaction to this song. We're getting close to the end of this album. Stick with me. We're almost there. Rich does have some good stuff, and I'm hoping that the last couple tracks are just killer. I really do. I really hope. This one was kind of disappointing to me, but that's okay. Hey, nothing's perfect, bro. Nothing's perfect, especially me. Peace.